Hi everyone, can you solve this math problem first before I do? All right, put that in the comment section down below and let's begin solving this math problem. So some people will start with 3 divided by 1 and write 3 and then draw the brackets and then write the numbers in there. So 3 minus 5 divided by 2. Then they'll multiply 3 times 3, which is 9, minus 3 times 5 is 15, divided by 3 times 2 is 6. Oops, 6. And then they'll subtract 9 minus 15 is negative 6 divided by 6. And so the answer is negative 6 divided by 6 is negative 1. That's the answer. Wrong! That is not the answer. Let me show you how to solve this math problem correctly using PEMDAS. And PEMDAS is saying, hey, you are going to start with the things inside the parentheses, not division outside the parentheses. We are solving the numbers, the things that are happening, the things that are written inside the parentheses. And we are starting with division first, not subtraction. So we're going to write 5 divided by 2 in a fraction form to make the math easy and fun. And let's bring down the minus and let's bring down the 3 in a fraction form to make the math fun and easy. And now we're subtracting 2 fractions. Now, and don't forget, you have your parentheses. Can't forget that. And then you have your 3 divided by 1. Notice that your denominators are different. You have a 1 and a 2. So we need to use the butterfly method where we need to draw 2 wings, 2 antennas, and a body. So what is 3 times 2? I'm drawing the first wing. 3 times 2 is 6. Good job. And what is 1 times 5? I drew the other wing. It's 5. So I draw the antenna. I forgot the antennas there. And you write the 5 above it, above the antenna. So now you have a 6 and a 5 up there. And then we multiply 1 times 2. So I draw the body. So 1 times 2 is 2. So let me just erase these brackets to make things more clear. And I am going to write the 2. That's our denominator, our new denominator, 2. That goes below the fraction bar there. And what is 6 minus 5? 1. So your answer is 1 over 2 for this part in the parentheses. So I'm going to erase all this. Now I'm going to write 3 over 1. So 3 divided by 1, then parentheses, and write 1 over 2. Now we're looking at this. 3 divided by 1 with the 1 over 2 inside the parentheses. Now, looking at PEMDAS, we're multiplying, right? This is multiplication, 1 times 1 over 2. You're multiplying, and you're dividing 3 divided by 1. And according to PEMDAS, you're dividing first, right? Because we are solving this math problem from left to right according to PEMDAS. And division and multiplication are both within its own level. So we just solved the math problem from left to right. So we start with 3 divided by 1. Not 1 times 1 over 2. So what is 3 divided by 1? It's 3. But let's write this in a fraction form to make the math fun and easy. So 3 over 1. And because we have a fraction here, we have 1 over 2. So 3 over 1 equals 3. Does not change the 3. And that's the answer for 3 divided by 1 is 3. And we're going to multiply 1 over 2. And so we multiply across. So what is 3 times 1? 3. Good job. And then 1 times 2 is 2. So don't leave yet. We got an improper fraction answer, 3 over 2. This cannot be simplified further. So this is it. This is the first answer. Let's get a mixed number answer and a decimal answer using long division. So I'm going to write the first answer over here to the left. So I'll write 3 over 2. Then we'll write the mixed number answer and then the decimal answer. All right. So I'm drawing the long division symbol there. I'm going to write the 3 inside the long division symbol. That is called the dividend. And the 2 will go outside the long division symbol. That is called the divisor. There. Let me make that better. There you go. And this is the 3. Now, how many times can 2 fit into 3? 1 time. Good job. And then we multiply 1 times 2, right? So 1 times 2 is 2. And then we subtract. What is 3 minus 2? 1. So we can write our mixed number answer. So the 1 is your whole number. This 1, the remainder, is the top number of the proper fraction next to the whole number. And then you have the 2. That goes at the bottom of the fraction bar there, or below the fraction bar. So we have 1 over 2. And I know some of you already know the answer, the decimal answer, but let's continue the long division for practice and make math fun, right? So how many times can 2 fit into 1? You cannot. So you need to borrow a 0. So to borrow 0, we add a decimal after the 3. Let's do the same after the 1. So we have a decimal there. And then we write a 0. And then we bring down the 0 and then give it to the 1. And the 1 becomes a 10. Now, how many times can 2 fit into 10? So you got 10 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Good job. And then 5 times 2 is 10. And 10 minus 10, 0. So your answer is 1.2. Look at that. Easy peasy. So now we're looking at a improper fraction of 3 over 2. So let me box that up for you. We got an answer in a mixed answer form, 1 1/2, right? 1 1/2, or 1 1/2, 1 over 2. Let me box that up for you. And lastly, we got an answer 1.5 in the decimal form. So that is it. You got 3 different answers. They're all correct. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to join the smartest community on YouTube. And by the way, if you want to, this is extra. If you want to turn this mixed number to an improper fraction, all you have to do is just multiply 2 times 1, right, which is 2, and you add that 1, which is 3, and it's 3 over 2. You keep that denominator the same here. So it's 3 over 2, just like our improper fraction. Cool, right? All right, that was just extra. All right, again, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. And thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. And let me draw you a happy face. And let me draw you another happy face. And another happy face. And another happy face. Alrighty. See you in the next video. Bye.